Action.
Hey everybody, this is Denver Baseball Cards. Quick video just to show you how we scan in bulk commons and list all of your inventory very quickly. What I'm showing here on the left hand side of my screen is our inventory and our scanning system. I'm going to go ahead and click on scans, which is going to load up my scanning software. Within my software here, I'm choosing my image quality and where I'm saving the images to, but most importantly, I'm choosing the details about what I'm scanning. So I'm setting this to baseball. I'm saying it's 1954 Bowman, and I am setting the condition to very good. So I have a stack of about 120 Bowman cards that I've determined all to be in very good condition, so I'm going to set them all to that. Now, the rest of all of this, the team, the player number, the card number, etc., is all going to get loaded in automatically. I have an AI system that's going to read the text off of the cards that I scan, and it's going to set all of that for us, which really speeds up the process. So I click OK. Then I choose the location where I'm going to file these cards in inventory. All of my consignees that sell through Denver Baseball Cards have their own location in inventory, so your cards don't get mixed in with anybody else's. I've already got my box and my row and everything set, so I'm going to click OK. And that's going to load up the scanning engine. So now if we go over here to my scanner, I wouldn't recommend doing this with any high value cards, but cards that range in the $1 to $10 range are fine. I've never had an issue with a single card getting damaged in this process, but anything mint is going on the flatbed scanner. So I load the cards into the scanner and I click scan on my software. You'll notice that these load in and start coming through really quickly. The nice thing is this is an auto feeder that uses gravity to run these through, so I can get a lot of them going at once, but it's also automatic in recognizing when more cards are in, so I don't have to do anything other than just continue to load cards into the feeder up here, and it's going to continue to scan cards in one after another. So while these are all scanning in here and loading through, if we go back over here to the software, you'll notice that all of these cards, both front and back scans, continue to load into my software and into the application. We get a nice black border around all of the cards so that you can tell the difference from the edges on the card. Helps for my software to recognize the edge of the cards, but it also is nice when people look at these on eBay to be able to kind of see that contrast of the white cards against the black background. If we're scanning in dark cards, the background will automatically change to a lighter color as well. So we're going to continue to feed these through here and just run all of these cards into the inventory. Again, you can kind of see how quickly they're going through. This rapidly increases the amount of time versus trying to do all of these one by one. So, and again, no damage to the cards. You don't have to worry about anything getting dinged up. They run through fine. And again, we're doing this with bulk commons, not with our stars. All of those would go into the flatbed scanner. So we got two more stacks here. We'll just get these done real quick. Looks like we're on card 92 or so. I think I counted about 120 or 118, somewhere in there. All right, last stack going in. And as you can see, software continues to just pick these up and run them through as they're added into the scanner. Every once in a while, one might be upside down, and I can fix those when we're done. But once I'm done, I just hit the checkbox saying that I have completed loading these in. That's going to close my scanner software and bring me back to my inventory page. So if I go back into my inventory now, I can go into all of those scans that I've done in a lot of different ways. I have them categorized, so I'm going to go to that spot in the box that I had picked before. And now you can see all of the cards that I've loaded into this section of the box. So we have 119 Bowman cards scanned in front to back. Next thing I'm going to do is click on edit, and I can edit all of these cards in bulk. I don't need to edit anything right now, but I could change the condition of them or add any other details in that I want. Instead, I'm going to hit export and choose the folder that I want to export to. I'm just going to leave this to the default folder that it's on, but again, each of my consignees has a different folder that it would export out to. So I can go in, choose a different folder of where it goes, doesn't matter. Hit export, and then this is going to say, congratulations, 190 Bowman cards have been exported completely. When I do that, this is running through my application server where my AI is now going to read the back of the card and look for the card number, the name of the player, etc. I also have some logic built in there for pricing, so I've said that any very good 54 Bowman Commons are going to get listed for $4. Whatever your price is that you set when you send me your cards in a spreadsheet or just via email, we'll set that price for you automatically. But now if we go in and look here, the folder, not only did I get an export of all of these, but we brand all of the cards with our Denver Baseball Cards logo so that our customers know the difference between us and the competitors out there, since we grade fairly and price fairly. So nice professional looking image for all of your cards. Also increases the value people pay for these when it looks like it's coming from a reputable company with a logo like that. If I go down at the bottom, these couple of Excel sheets down here are the exports that I've gotten out. The main one being the listing with all of the details on it. If we open that up now, the cool thing again with how this runs through my application server is, let me go ahead and reduce these a little bit so they're manageable size. Oh, come on. There we go. You'll notice now when we look at these, my software has read all of the card numbers. So we have 1954, number 112, Andy Pafko. So all the details we didn't have before are now getting loaded in. We have prices for everything. Again, doesn't really matter. Just want to kind of show how everything's working. But we now have a file that can be uploaded to get all of this stuff up for sale. So I'm going to pivot now to show you what it looks like in my Shopify store. So I simply go to Products, I go to Import, and I choose the file that I'm going to import. So I choose that file that just got generated and click Upload File. This is going to give me a preview, and I have my import button down here. Again, doesn't really matter for the sake of this video, but all I do is click Start Import, and this is uploading all of my inventory now into my Shopify store in the background. Only takes a couple of minutes to upload all of that in. Once it all uploads in, I have all of this tagged. I'll show you a different card here while that's uploading. We have the year, the grade, the sport, the brand, and who graded the card on everything that gets uploaded. Those tags are important because all of that flows through to eBay so that people can filter down and sort properly when they're shopping for your cards. We just got the notification that the import is done. So if I go back to all products now, I didn't have any 54 Bowmans before. If I search for 54 Bowman, we now have all of the 54 Bowmans that we just scanned in. If I select all of these, I can now go in and go make products available and choose all of the different sales channels I want to publish these to. eBay being the main one for most of my customers. We can also publish to Amazon, Facebook, Google Shopping, etc. So I'm going to leave everything set and hit make products available. Again, we get this notice that this is publishing in the background, but now this is pushing everything out to eBay, Amazon, and everywhere else. So that'll take a couple of minutes to load. So while that's doing that, let me go and pull up our eBay store here. All right, this is our eBay store. We have categories for all of the cards that we are selling. So again, everything's automated. So these 54 Bowmans should now be in 1950s baseball. I now have a new category, 1954 Bowman baseball. And you see over here, we have 119 listings. That's the 119 cards we just scanned. I'm going to click into that. I have PSA and ungraded. no PSAs listed right now, but all of these were ungraded cards, so those automatically get tagged and categorized there. So this will pull up all of the listings that we just added in. I'm going to go ahead and open one of these up here so you can see how they look. We have the price that I had set. We have high-res scans of both the front and the back of the card, which is really nice because it reduces the number of questions that you get about these. But one of the other nice things is we get a very professional looking description here with a formatted background, a logo, again, high-res pics of the cards. And then we also have everything in here related to our grading standards, our shipping policies, return policies, and all of that. So again, just the reputation and the quality that gets presented on eBay is important because it helps us drive a premium. We also get combined shipping discounts applied automatically. So for ungraded cards or graded cards, that applies and happens automatically. So again, this video took a couple of minutes because we were explaining everything, but you can see here we just uploaded and listed 119.54 Bowman cards in a matter of a couple of minutes. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, a couple hundred or a couple thousand. The speed and the time to do all of this is really just based on how quickly we can run those through the scanner, which is about, on average right now, maybe 1,000 an hour is kind of what we're averaging. So that's how we're able to list your cards very quickly and offer you a very, very low consignment rate. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at denverbaseballcards.com. Thanks, everybody.